Hello! Good to see ya. Good to see ya. So, I am Nomgoose. I am playing some games, and I decided I would record myself playing some Dark Souls 3 and what I'm calling boss runs. And this is basically a way for me to showcase that people die a lot in these games. These are hard as heck. I have played this boss numerous times. This is very much endgame content, so I guess I should say a little bit about... So this is Dark Souls 3. We're going to be going to fight the twin princes, Lorian and Lothric, and they're very hard. One of the hardest bosses in the game, definitely the hardest boss, in my opinion, in the game so far. Um, I've played, I believe, all the areas so far, and this is by far the hardest of the bosses, especially in terms of the main storyline that you can go through. And yeah, I just wanted to showcase how challenging these games can be. I think that people like seeing how the failures evolve over time, and to be honest, this is a great boss fight. I've actually really enjoyed attempting it over and over and over again. It has been very, very hard, but it is a very beautiful fight. There's a lot of back and forth, and every time that I die, I'm like, oh, I know why I died. So my goal here is to share with you these boss runs and talk you through my strategizing as I'm fighting them and what I'm thinking in my mind of why things are going good or bad. So previously, I have done probably about 15 attempts so far at this point. I have mostly tried one-handed. I did one two-handed run. I did some previous recording of that just to make sure that everything was working right. And when I did that recording and I attempted the two-handed run, I didn't really like it very much, but looking back and watching all of the attempts, it was one of the best attempts that I made in the entire time that I had played. And so I'm gonna go two-handed now. I'm gonna give two-handed another shot and see how I feel about it, because it seemed to flow really well. Anyway, here is the boss. We're gonna buff up and we're gonna get going. Oh god, off to a bad start. Ow! That hurt. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this is my first attempt back since I played earlier, and boy, am I out of shape already. That was very, very bad. But welcome to Dark Souls 3. This is very easily the experience that most people have when they play these games. So I'll talk a little bit about my build as well as I'm going to the boss fight here. So I have the Uchigatana as my weapon. It is leveled up to +10. I am using the Grass Crest shield, and my build is very unoptimal. I currently have only 15. I have 15 vitality and very low endurance, very low. So here we go. So 14 attunement, so I have 2 spell slots. 15 vitality, super low. That's not too good. Endurance is only 26. Normally you'd probably want to be around 30 right now, especially since I'm using this katana. But I really wanted to level Faith because I wanted this lightning blade buff. So I sacrificed a lot in my endurance and vitality to get Faith up and running so that I can get this buff. And as you can see, I still have really high dexterity. I have 35 dexterity right now, so I'm still dealing a lot of damage. It's just a matter of the survivability from rolling, and the equipment load that I can carry is very low. So I don't have great armor. All right. Woo! Oh boy. Alright, I'm gonna heal here, just... Oh, that's not great. I knew that move was coming, and there's nothing more that I could do there. Oh boy. Oh. Okay, this move... Alright. Cool. Alright, so now we're on to phase 2. I'm gonna shut up for the cutscene, and I'm gonna talk about the phase 2 once we actually start fighting.
Oh, dear brother, I'm on my way. My brother, unyielding sword of Lothric's prince. Rise if you would, for that is our curse.
Okay, so this is where it gets a lot harder, because there's a lot going on. Oh my goodness. Christ almighty. I need to get some heals in. And I want to get to his back, because that's where the little boy is. He's the sorcerer guy. Oh, that... I rolled way too early there. So, as I'm running back to the boss for this next time. So, on his back, so the first guy I was fighting was Lorian. Lothric is the other one. He gets onto Lorian's back, and he starts just casting spells in addition to the sword sweeps and stuff that Lorian does. So it adds this whole new complexity to an otherwise normal boss fight. It actually is really cool mechanically. It's very fun. This is a very beautiful boss fight in terms of, I think it's one of the most balanced fights in the whole game. Less so a fight of, oh goodness gracious, I forgot to do the thing the right way. Alright, that gives us more time to talk. Anyway, so the first phase, what I've come to realize with a lot of it is that it's pretty simple. You can just do, if you stay locked onto him, you stay in close to him, and you roll to the right when he swings, and then and at the end of his combos, you just get in one attack. And you just do that over and over and over again. You might get him into a string where you do a roll, swing, roll, swing, roll, swing. Sometimes you have to roll, swing. It just depends on what type of actions he's doing. So you have to learn the moveset a little bit to get those in properly and to avoid his attacks enough times. But for the most part, it's pretty straightforward in that regard. Generally, rolling to the right I found to be easier and better than rolling to the left. Rolling to the left has felt me feeling more vulnerable. And... oh no, this guy's gonna chase me in here, isn't he? In the second phase, the goal that I have is make sure I'm topped off on health at the very beginning of that fight. So first things first, chug down some Estus, get myself all the way back up to full, and then run for a pillar as fast as possible to avoid the like arrow spears that he's firing at me. After that, it's more or less the same fight. There just might be a few magic things that occur, but for the most part you can fight it a lot of the same way, and it's just a matter of executing properly. There are going to be moments where he does that jump back, where he does that giant white flame attack, and I have found that with that specific white flame attack, in the first phase, it's very easy to dodge, but in the second phase, you have to dodge twice because it's immediately followed up by a giant sorcery arrow that Lothric throws at you as well. So you have to like dodge the white thing and then dodge again so that you can roll away from or iframe through the other attack. So that's kind of what I've learned so far and how I'm taking the fight. Let's go do another run. Oh, shouldn't have done 2 attacks there. See, there's the 2. Oh, that was not the attack I was expecting. This is what I mean by like some of the pattern. I had to wait for some stamina there. See, I rolled way too early there, so you have to wait until he's like fully swinging the sword down. That was totally my fault. I rolled way too early there because I couldn't find him fast enough, and I had thought that I had gotten him, and I apparently had not. So. Alright, I think we're going to do one more attempt here, and then we're going to end this video, and we'll do some more attempts in another one, because YouTube cuts me off at 15 minutes. Oh, I rolled too early. Yeah, see, you roll later than you think there. Oh, I don't want to be going to the left here, but it is what I'm doing. Oh, see. I'm gonna get some heals in now. He always does that for a heal punish, by the way, that like slam down. So make sure when you're rolling, you roll to the left or the right there. Oh, I needed to wait longer because he was doing the thrust. You can get 2 swings in on that one. Oh, I thought that he was doing the... Oh, I didn't roll in time. Woo! See, there's an iframe there. Alright, he's gonna do that punish that I talked about. See, that specific move? He always does that lunge forward and slam down in like a line straight at you. So if you roll to the right and forward, you can actually get around that attack really easily. And we're gonna skip the cutscene now because... Oh my goodness, I can't believe that I didn't die there. Oh. Like I said, I want to get to his back. because I want to hit Lothric, because he's the real threat here. He's the one who's keeping this boy alive. Oh, see? There's the punish that I was talking about. Oh my goodness. Oh no! I wasn't expecting that. He's really aggressive in this one. Roll and heal. Oh, see, there's the whole arrow that I was talking about. Oh, I didn't get that in time. I'm really sloppy on this attempt. Yeah. Okay, that is the last attempt of this one. We'll see you again in the next boss run episode.